Hi guys, so this is Ghanshyam Agarwal, Chartered Accountant by profession. Today we will be discussing on group discussions. How can we start a group discussion? What are the different ways that we can start a group discussion? So please see this video till the end. And to know more about me, you can connect with me in LinkedIn. I have 12,000 followers at present in LinkedIn. I presently work in Big Four. I have a post qualification, 4 years of experience, and I have in these 4 years also helped a lot of commerce job seekers to get directly into Big Four's industries through my mentorship program. So to know more about the mentorship program, you can WhatsApp at the number in the description below. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's get into the main topic, group discussion. How can we start it? Okay, now group discussion is very important. I had an experience of giving a lot of group discussions when I was a CA fresher, even in our GMCS that is conducted by ICI. So the starting of the group discussion actually matters a lot. When you are why it matters, because normally when you are doing a group discussion, there are 8 to 10 people there. Now there are 8 to 10 people all already, and the judges are 2 or 3. So if you're not starting the group discussion, so you are almost losing the battle, because the person who is able to create a lot of impact in the group discussion, he can grab the attention of the judges who is reviewing that at that time. It really makes a big difference. So it's very important that you start the group discussion, or at least be in the top 3 of the persons who is initiating the group discussion. So what are the different ways in which you can properly start a group discussion? We'll discuss in this video. Okay, there are 4 to 5 ways, so I'll discuss them one by one. Okay, the first one is, which you can start your group discussion, is you can define the topic. Okay, so for example, whatever is the topic, you start with the definition of the topic. For example, Bitcoin is an asset, or Bitcoin is an asset, or or it's not an asset class. Whatever the trending topics which are there, they ask you about Russia, what impact it will have on the stock market, about Putin, whether he is doing good or bad. Whatever this topic, advertising is good or bad, whatever is the topic, you start by defining the topic. So that will give you some time also, and define it in a good manner. Whether this topic is very interesting or this topic is very controversial, I will start with my point of view, and I would like to know what is your point of view as well. My colleagues, you can start by this way. Okay, the second way you can always start is, you can start with a quote relating to the topic. So you can start with an interesting quote. For example, if it is an investment, you can start with a Warren Buffett quote, or any in relation to any topic, you can start with an interesting quote that will set the tone of the GD. Okay, the third thing that you can start is, you can start with a question. You can start with a question. You can ask the question to the other participants, and then try to answer that question also. You can start with a question also. You can ask the question that will put the other also on the it will suddenly shock the other participants also. You can start with a question directly. Okay, so you have to have a preparation. It's always important when you are preparing for a group discussion, you should have a pen and paper. And when the topic is discussed, they give you normally 2 minutes to think about that. It's very important you have the planning in your mind how you will start the group discussion. Okay, the fourth point that you can start is, you can start with the facts, figures also. So if you are good with the facts and figures and statistics, so you can start with facts, figures and statistics also. So if the topic, for example, is of GST or direct taxation, or it's good or bad, or about any topic which is controversial, you can give some just about the steel sector, how the steel sector is growing, in whether it is in growing phase or declining phase. So you can give the facts, figures with respect. If it is a finance content, you can always give the facts and figures to elaborate, so that the people will also, the judges will also think that this person, XYZ person, is knowledgeable about that topic also. You can start with facts, figures and statistics also. You can also start with a story. Now you can give a short story, but remember, whatever your point that you are discussing, that the topic should not be more than 1 to 2 minutes. So you should not be stretching your story. You can always start with a short story. Story is the best way to start. If you know how to create a story, so you can relate your personal experience also. So that it depends on the topic which you are speaking, but that topic, if you start with the story, that will definitely have a big impact in the group discussion. So this is another way. And also one more thing, last thing, I think you can start with a bold statement about the topic. Suppose you're given a controversial topic, whether the particular topic is you're for or against, and if you think that most of the people will start for the topic, you can start with against the topic in the starting go only, so that the others try to contradict you, and so that you have more and more opportunity to speak. So this is the best way to also, it can be a best way to start, that you start with a bold statement. You can start with against the topic rather than for the topic, so that the others will contradict you. But always make sure that the points that you are stating in the group discussion, they are logical and they are arriving at certain decision also. So all your points should be logical and also interesting, and you should be able to grab the attention of the audience. I hope this video is useful for ones who are preparing for interviews and group discussion. I have already done many. I've practiced in group discussions many interview rounds. So my experience, I think it will be useful for you. If you want a live group discussions, we normally conduct for our GS Prime members group discussions on relevant topics, okay, and it is not limited only to CA, but it is for CA, MBA, and whatever BCom. Because all the major companies, normally group discussion is the first round of eliminator round. This is a very important thing. Also, when you will join a company, then group discussion is something which will be really useful for you, because it will help you in communication skill, how you will communicate, how will you interact with the other person, team building, leadership skills, all are tested in group discussion. So it's very important that how you are actually communicating with the other persons, how you are putting forward your points without interrupting the other person, how you are being logical with your discussions. This all are tested in a group discussion. So you can enroll into my program and also subscribe to the channel, because we have created a lot of content, more than, I think at present we have created more than 130 videos in 130 days, and 50% of those videos are relating to interview questions, mock interview, resume review, and all are from my experience and also the experience of dealing with the students and professionals. So I hope you will like those videos, and those videos will be helpful for you to clear your interview rounds as well. Okay, so do watch those videos. We will create more content on group discussion itself. So please subscribe this channel, and till then, see you next time. Hey guys, क्या आप भी परेशान हो कि आपकी रेज्यूमे शॉर्टलिस्ट नहीं हो रही है बड़ी बड़ी फॉर्म्स में, कि आपको भी इंटरव्यू की कॉल्स नहीं आ रही है, क्या आप इंटरव्यू में जाने के बाद आप रिजेक्ट हो जाते हो, क्या आपको डर लगता है जब भी इंटरव्यू होता है, क्या आपको भी इंटरव्यू में क्या क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है आपको उसका पता नहीं है, किस तरीक़ा से प्रिपेयर किया जाए, आपको दिक्कत आता है बिहेवियर क्वेश्चंस को डील करने में. टेल मी समथिंग अबाउट योरसेल्फ, व्हाट इज योर स्ट्रेंथ, व्हाट इज अ वीकनेस, डू यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चंस फॉर अस. कोई भी तरीका के क्वेश्चंस हो, क्या आपको पता नहीं आपको कहाँ जाना है, आप बन तो गए हो CA, MBA, ACCA कर लिया, पर अब आपको पता नहीं आपको कहाँ जाना है. ऑडिट, टैक्स, फाइनेंस, मैनेजमेंट कंसल्टिंग, प्राइवेट इक्विटी, इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकिंग, म्यूचुअल फंड एनालिस्ट, private equity, fund accounting. There are multiple roles in the commerce प्रोफाइल, पर आपको पता नहीं आपके लिए कौन सा प्रोफाइल सूटेबल है. लाइक वी हैव स्टूडेंट्स जिनका फीमेल स्टूडेंट जिनका मैरिज हो जाता है, पर उनको वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस या एट द सेम टाइम दे वांट अ गुड पैकेज, बट उनको पता नहीं कौन सा प्रोफाइल उनके लिए सही रहेगा. तो हमारी GS प्राइम मेंटरशिप प्रोग्राम में हम ईच एंड एवरी प्रोफाइल को डिटेल स्टडी करते हैं, आपको आपकी तरीक़ा से बताते हैं कि आपके लिए कौन सा प्रोफाइल सही रहेगा, विच आर द बेनिफिट्स एंड प्रॉस एंड कॉन्स ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी प्रोफाइल, ईच एंड एवरी इंडस्ट्री किस तरीक़े से काम किया जाता है. इसके अलावा आपके रेज्यूमे में 1-to-1 हम लोग रिव्यू करेंगे, इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस प्रोवाइड करेंगे, आपका मॉक इंटरव्यू करवाएंगे 1-to-1, उसको आपको मेंटी दिया जाएगा. इसके अलावा जो भी तरीका के स्किल बेस्ड कोर्सेज होता है, स्किल बेस्ड वेबिनार्स होता है, क्योंकि वी हैव सीन कि मोस्ट पीपल लैक द स्किल विच इज़ एक्चुअली रिक्वायर्ड टू परफॉर्म द जॉब. ये भी हम लोग आपको हेल्प करेंगे. तो जो भी आपकी मुसीबत है, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने काफ़ी जनों को देखा है जिनने इंटर्नशिप, आर्टिकलशिप में प्रॉपर काम नहीं सीखा है, तो वो लोग भी। और ये सिर्फ लिमिटेड चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट के लिए नहीं है, ये चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट, CA फ्रेशर्स, एस्पिरेंट, इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग, MBA, ACCA, जिनको भी करियर इन BCom, जिनका भी अभी दिक्कत आ रहा है जॉब मिलने में या उनको पता नहीं जॉब कहाँ पर है, उनको दिक्कत आता है कि नौकरी प्रोफाइल monster.com, क्या आपका लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल, अलग अलग टाइप का प्रोफाइल में कैसे अपना प्रोफाइल को ऑप्टिमाइज करें, तो आपकी जो भी बीमारी है रिलेटिंग टू जॉब, करियर्स इन कॉमर्स, आपको सबसे ज़्यादा मदद करेगी हमारी ये प्रोग्राम, GS प्राइम मेंटोरशिप प्रोग्राम। तो अभी इस नंबर, व्हाट्सएप नंबर पे आप और इन्फॉर्मेशन लीजिए। आपको टेस्टिमोनियल्स देखना है, आप जस्ट नोट करिए यूट्यूब में GS प्राइम मेंटोरशिप प्रोग्राम, कनेक्ट विथ मी इन लिंक्डइन। आई हैव been associated with Big Four from last 4 years. I have worked in Big Four's major consultancy firm. I'm a chartered accountant by profession. मैंने काफ़ी इंटरव्यूज़ फेस किया है, बहुत सारी इंटरव्यूज़ में रिजेक्ट हुआ है। वो रिजेक्शन का दर्द मुझे पता है, जब कॉल नहीं आता है वो दर्द भी मुझे पता है। I have started with almost scratch, with no networking, with nothing. I have learned all by my own self. और एक चीज़ मैं बता दूँ दोस्त, आपको जीवन में आगे बढ़ना है तो एक मेंटोर का आपको हमेशा दरकार पड़ेगा। और जब तक आप अपने आप में इन्वेस्ट नहीं करोगे तो भगवान भी आपके ऊपर में ध्यान नहीं देगा। तो आपको याद रखिए कि हमेशा जब भी आप कुछ भी करते हो तो इवन भगवान को भी पर्दा चढ़ाना पड़ता है। इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि यू इन्वेस्ट इन योर लर्निंग। द पर्सन्स हु आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन द लर्निंग are not miser enough to invest in the learning, they actually grow in a lot in the future. This is the time actually to invest in yourself, learn a lot, get the skill, get placed in the best of the best firms. We will try to help you end to end in almost all the problems that you face as a student, as a professional. आपका एग्जाम्स क्लियर नहीं हो रहा है, you are facing difficulties, which courses to pursue, मुझे ACCA करना चाहिए, CFA, which courses are actually important for finance role or audit or taxation. मैंने देखा है कितना जगह में आदमी 5 लाख रुपए लगा देता है, पर वो कोर्स आपका इवन फ्री में हो सकता है या 4-5 हज़ार में होने वाला कोर्स के ऊपर में 5 लाख रुपए बर्बाद हो जाता है। वी आर ट्राइंग टू हेल्प यू विथ ईच एंड एवरी करियर डाउट दैट यू माइट हैव। देयर आर ऑल्सो मल्टीपल डाउट्स लाइक पीपल वांट टू स्विच फ्रॉम वन जॉब टू अनदर, so we can suitably guide that person as well, what will be the proper way to deal with him. Apart from this, attempts बहुत हो जाता है, for example in CA curriculum, so these are the how they have a lot of attempts in CA curriculum, they did not have the best of the best experience in their article C or whatever their cases, maybe the health issues or location issues. We will definitely, आप हमको हमेशा WhatsApp में आप GS प्राइम मेंटरशिप में एनरोल कर सकते हैं। I will have a free call with you beforehand to know your requirements, and if I am able to solve your requirements, then you are welcome to enroll as a GS Prime member. Okay, so see you soon as a GS Prime member. Till then, bye bye and take care, and hope you have a awesome career ahead.